an event here, and it's actually a wood related event, so perfect for my artwork, which you can see here on the wood. And I'm just going to do you a quick walk around, show you what's been going on. So this is quite a quiet day and the event's just opened, so I thought I'd do this little live stream right away. So everything is kind of wood related in this beautiful part of the UK called Sussex. And over here you can see my stall, which I'm really pleased with. Bit of a cathedral to spray paint and wood. And over here I've got my little sneaky sign that's just going to draw you in, hopefully. So these are all my different artworks which I spray paint onto the different cuts of wood. So this is like a good example here, been really popular this year. This is a tree frog on a beautiful stenciled piece of ash wood, and every single artwork on the back, you see, I just title and date them, and this particular one is number 47 out of the edition. So I kind of specialise in wildlife, certainly for some of the wood pieces that have got the barky top edge. But on top of that, let me go and show you the other side just quickly. See, I also kind of do cool stuff that's sci-fi related. So this is a TIE fighter here from Star Wars, but just with a VW sign, so a little bit of a twist on that. I mean, this is quite a good example. Look, I'm going to put this in the sunlight. So I use a mixture of spray paints and stencils and pyrography in order to get these images onto the different pieces of wood. And that is a little train you can hear in the background. So they've got like a little miniature train at this event. How cool is that? Let me just go and show you a few more things. This is my stall, look. So this is a complete walkthrough I'm just going to do for you guys. So this is like one of my creme de la creme pieces. So this is elm, which I get from Scotland. And I only use wind damaged trees up for the elm, so trees that have fallen and then they're logged up. And this particular piece I varnished, and it was so good I didn't want to cut it up. So you can see we've got the blue tit just there, we've got the robin, tree creeper, wren, sparrow, woodpecker, kingfisher, another little robin, and last but not least the owl. So that's a good example of what you can do with spray paints and wood. So this is my spray paints just there. And I'm also just going to show you, so I do street art as well. Do give me a subscribe if you're just watching this live. So I do crazy stuff on the side of buildings. My channel is all about artwork, having fun, spray paints, wood, that sort of thing. And this is one of my big koalas on the side of a building as well. Really pleased with that guy as well. And then over here, let me go and show you this sort of quirky corner, as I call it. We've got a little dog over there asleep. That's quite cool, isn't it? It looks like a little fox, a bit similar to one that I was just showing you. So this is also what you can do with pieces of wood. So these are all my sort of quirky artworks. This one, I've only got one of these left, but particularly proud of this guy. It's called This Is the Way. So it's a bit of a, again, with the Star Wars stuff, I can think of good puns. So we've got the scales, we've got the heavier Mandalorian helmet, just counterbalancing with the little Grogu just there, like the Royal Courts of Justice over there. And then this one we've got the Stormtrooper helmet with the legs. And in fact, my son came up with that design. He was just mucking about with minifigures, and he put a minifigure on the top of a little walker that he got on the front of a magazine. So then I kind of spanned that round and kind of gave it a little bit of the Midas touch there and added the guns, and it's the actual classic kind of design there. Thank you very much, Techno Viking, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. It's a little bit like the famous Techno Viking from Berlin just there. I've got an image of the actual Techno Viking watching this little live stream. So again, then I'll do the smaller version of that. And then over here, we've got like the gizmo fused with Grogu. So this particular one on the wood just there is called Double Trouble. And then they're all numbered on the back just there. I do have a little shop on YouTube, which I don't really use to sell my stuff. But you can go and look at my stuff in my shop, which are available to buy via my website. And just over here, let me go and show you this one. This is, I do Glastonbury Festival, and they've got this dragonfly stage just there. So this particular one, I got the dragonfly and fused it with an X-wing. I mean, how cool is that just there? And I'm going to go and show you this in the light as well. So there we go. So this is like an event that I'm at. This is the kind of first day, quite a quiet day, and we've only just opened, so there's only one or two people just coming through just there. The guy on the microphone just going around giving us all a little bit of a talk up. See if I can go and get him on the live feed in a minute. And then over here, So it all started for me from my shed in my garden. So this is hence why I'm called Stencil Shed. So this is if Banksy had a shed just there. No, mate, I'm too old for AI. Don't you worry about that. They're all my designs. I don't use AI for anything you see on my channel. So I'm one of these authentic creators that don't use AI. But it's funnily enough, I've had it before for things like this. So this is on the side of a building just here. It's crazy that people are not believing everything they see on the internet. But I did that nearly 10 years ago. But someone else accused me of that being AI when they saw it as a picture on the internet. So genuinely handmade. You can also see on my channel, what I do is I do some of the making process. So you see me actually making some of the artworks as well. When I do these events, look, this is backstage. I actually stay in my van just here. So my channel does a little bit of van life kind of videos. So this is my pride and joy, this beautiful van. Let me go and show you what's been going on here. So the wellies are out. It was very wet this morning. But yeah, so here we are. This is where I stay during the event. Let me just go and show you a little bit more behind the scenes. I shouldn't really be showing you this, but they're all done with spray paint. So I'm going to be doing a few demonstrations later. So you can see all the little spray can just down there. Do you follow me already, Anarchy? They get one or two. I do these live streams a couple of times a week. Sometimes the names flash through. If you're not, do hit the subscribe. Let's see how we go from there. So let me go and show you something else. I'm going to go and take this guy. So this is like a little owl that I do, but it looks kind of nice. But when I take him into the sunlight and move him, you can see all the kind of golds and silvers. They really come to life and start shining just there on the piece. I mean, that was a good angle there with a little flash. So yeah, as you can see, 100% handmade, 100% my work, all done with spray paints on beautiful pieces of wood. That is what the Stencil Shed is all about in essence. But there are one or two people coming over now, starting to have a little look around. So I probably better be a little bit more professional. And in a moment, we're going to have a little look over here. Let's go and have a little look, see what else we can see. So this is a bit of a bric-a-brac. I love watching those videos when there's people at car booths going through stuff, trying to find stuff of value. And I reckon there'll be a lot of that over here. We've got a pizza fire truck as well. But yeah, let me go and show you back to my display over here. Very quiet here so far, but that's because it's the first day of a 3-day event, and the crowds are just coming in, so we'll be one of the last fields for them to get to. So this is me, this is all my work, all 100% handmade on beautiful pieces of wood. You can see I do all the carpentry here as well, like this amazing squirrel, just all coming together. So yeah, that is what it's all about. Thank you for all the watchers and subscribers on this little mini live, but I better just hang up right now.